All right. Good morning, everyone. Let me double check everything. I hope everything is okay. Yan. So, very beautiful Monday morning and hindi masyadong mainit, which is what I like today. And last Friday nagkachupitan, yet ISM and IRC did do well. Right? We were expecting that. And at the top, nag-sell off ako. I wasn't expecting really for it to fly because there was a question nga sa akin, Sir Lloyd, bakit hindi nagsilig si ISM? Let's talk about that today. Also, we're gonna talk about SMC's offer, right? Ang ganda ng offer ni SMC. Should you buy it or not, right? So let's talk about that in a while. Of course, PSEI, which did well last Friday, and so we'll talk about that, and then if you have any questions, any comments, any idea, post it in the comment. And good morning, everyone. Good morning to my daughter Laika. She always watches the introduction of the video. Kaya yun, I always greet her kasi baka pagalitan ako. Right, anyways, let's go. Let me see. Okay ba yung audio natin? I think everything is okay, right? Just let me know if you have any issues para makita ko. Alright? Joel Gares, good morning. Sir Lloyd and Laika. Let me just double check my audio, okay? Kasi kalalabas lang. I hope. Alright, so that's good. Joel Gares, good morning, Sir Lloyd and Laika. Good morning then. Dave Guapo Daddies, good morning, Sir Lloyd and Laika. God bless po. Yan, God bless din sa inyo. Oliver Prindiana, good morning, Sir Lloyd. Nanette Mill, good morning, Sir Lloyd. And cute na Laika. DNL, sell na po ba? Let's check out DNL kasi ganda na din DNL. Been recommending DNL for quite a while. Ngayon, ang ganda na naakyat ni DNL. Is it a sell? So, I'm gonna be writing down that, okay? Tingnan natin yung chart ni DNL kung pwede na ba i-sell. Kasi ako, hindi ko tinitignan sa DNL because I'm into DNL as mid to long term. Kakasimula pa lang naakyat ng PSEI. So, it's gonna be going up if the market is gonna pick up. Right? Before we continue, guys, nga pala, a little request. Request ko sa inyo, guys. Please, share the video. Paki-share ang video sa Facebook walls niyo. Please help me with my goal in financial freedom to educate many Filipinos. Not just in the stock exchange. I know this program is focused on stock market, but there are lots of ways how to become financially free, right? Aside from the stock market. Before nga mag-stock market kayo, dapat may insurance na kayo. This is what I always tell those people na magsisimula pa sa stock market. What do you want to? Anong una kong bibilin? Stocks or insurance? I always answer insurance, right? I'm gonna talk more about that. Bakit insurance first? Now's just not the time. Siguro in the future, I'll talk to you guys about that, right? Actually, I'm looking into it kasi I have medyo marami din ang insurance ko, but somehow I don't really feel na ngayon ang insurance is about what it really is for. It's really to become Filipinos rich. That's what the purpose of insurance is. Ngayon lang kasi nararamdaman ko is insurance is about selling lang. So, we'll talk more about that. Sige, I'm considering to become an insurance agent para it is in line with my advocacy. Ako na mag-aalaga sa financials ninyo. Ganyan, 'di ba? So, yan. So we'll talk more about that in the future. Ganun lang, please share the videos so that our advocacy will reach more Filipinos. Yan yung gusto natin mangyari. Rodrigo Carlos, good morning, Sir Lloyd. Good morning then. Gilbert Veles, good morning, Sir Lloyd. Insights kay IRC, please. Thank you. We'll write down IRC. Kamusta natin si IRC tsaka si ISM mamaya. Alright. Good morning, Sir Lloyd. From Addison, JR. Sir Lloyd, insights naman po kay Food, Bloom, JFC, and now. Very good that you mentioned these things, right? Ang list ko ngayon, before we continue, is FLI, MBT, Metrobank, SSI, kasi ang ganda na position ni SSI ngayon, Food, TBGI, SECB, Bloom, SPC, UBP, and MRSGI. So, I'm gonna write these down sa comments. We're gonna talk about the charts mamaya. Bakit sila ang mga nasa pick ko? Si Philinvest may magandang news. Kaya number 1 si Philinvest sa picks ko ngayon. Right, so baka gumalaw dahil dyan. Rodrigo, Addison, JR, and ang wala dito sa questions mo si JFC and now. Si JFC medyo mataas na but we'll talk about the chart of JFC in a while. And then si now. Excuse me. Yan. Asan ako? Brilliant Encore. Maing buntag sa imo, Sir Lloyd, and everyone. Uy, Bisaya pala si Brilliant Encore. IRC, ISM. Yan, tingnan natin yung dalawang yan. Kasi yun pa rin yung mga maiinit na stocks ngayon. And also, Vulcan. Yan. You were asking about Vulcan. Sulat natin si Vulcan. Kado Ravago, good morning, coach from Taiwan. Yan, Taiwan. Done sharing the video as usual. Thank you so much for sharing the video. Sa mga hindi pa nakapag-share, please share to your Facebook walls and your trading groups. If you have any friends, trading group, please share it there para mas marami pang newbies. Yan, yun yung target natin yung newbies. Right, never mind the good traders already. They don't need this. They don't need this video, yung mga magagaling na mag-trade. But the newbies, they need videos like this. So let's share this, right? Speaking of newbies and why they need this weekend, meron akong workshop. This will be on a Friday and Saturday, 8 p.m. Alas 8 ng gabi. It will be at 8 p.m. Friday and Saturday. Right? I want you to consider it kasi I know you can learn by yourself kahit hindi kayo magbayad. Right? You can learn trading by yourself. Right? But there are people na they'd rather pay an amount to cut their learning curve short, right? And I am offering you the workshop because this will cut your learning curve short, and this works, right? You can check out the testimonials of the students andun sa Facebook page ko, andun sa ratings and mga recommendations. You know that it's effective and it's inexpensive. Napakamura ng workshop ko, right? So if you want to instead just cut your learning curve short, I invite you to join the workshop, especially ngayon na mukhang maganda na ang PSEI. Cut your learning curve so you can take advantage of the bullish market. Hindi yung bullish market na nag-aaral ka pa, hindi ka pa marunong, malulugi ka pa sa bullish market. Sayang naman, di ba? So, once the bullish market comes, you already know what you're doing. You can take full advantage of it, especially if you're just a newbie. So, I invite you to the workshop. Please send me a message if you want to join that. Right? Gadora Bago, thank you. Monet Lagman, good morning, Sir Lloyd and everyone. Happy Monday nga pala, guys. If you just tuned in, if you're watching the replay of this video, you can fast forward the video around 25 minutes para doon na kayo diretso sa discussion natin. Because right now, until 8:40 in the morning, I'm gonna be checking out your comments, any questions na gusto niyo pag-usapan natin. So, titingnan ko ngayon hanggang 8:40. And any charting requests, of course, diba? Happy Monday, Monet. Roy Minao, good morning, Sir Lloyd and Laika from Korea. ABS, STI, and si ABS, nirecommend ko yan nung sa bottom niya, diba? And it's been going up. Kaso nga lang, hindi ganong mabilis, but at least it's been going up, diba, si ABS. ABS, STI, and ABA. Let's check them out. Kamustahin natin sila. ABS, STI, and ABA. Jerome Smart Gamboa. Yun si Jerome. Good morning, Sir Lloyd. What happened to ISM next? What will happen to ISM next? I think ISM will still grow. Right? Nung Friday, bumaba siya. I understand that. But that's just people taking profits. It's a bearish market, guys. Right? I always tell you this. Stay light. If it's time to take profits, take your profits. Why? Because this is a bearish market. On a bearish market, take note of this. Walang investor gaano, right? Nobody is investing. Kaya hindi nagsustain yung growth ng companies, right? Walang investor diyan. Number 2, ang mga tao diyan, kasi walang investors, sino mga andyan? Traders. And traders will take profits. Right? So you have to always consider the market also. If it's a bearish market, you have to think like a trader. Kasi ang kalaban mo dito mga traders din. So if it's time, if you see weakness already, I want you to sell half already, let the other half ride. And then sa other half na yan, just cut your losses at your purchase area. At least mag-break even lang kayo overall yung trade nyo, panalo. But moving forward, what do I think about ISM? I think it might continue the retracement. Which will be good for me. That's because I'm into ISM for longer term. Right? If ever bababa man sa ISM, I'm just waiting for that. Waiting for my opportunity to buy more. Remember, ISM is already at that price nung napakaliit pa lang ng valuation ng company. And now it's Udena. Right? Udena na siya ngayon. And it's now around 72 or 75 billion. I just forgot. So, that's how many times bigger than its previous valuation. So you just imagine that. So yun. Yeah. So I think ISM is gonna be bigger and bigger, right? So if it goes down, man, I'm just gonna be buying more, right? So antayin ko lang yung pullback niya before I wanna buy more, right? So hopefully that pullback continues, right? Nakita niyo si IRC last let me open the chart, right? Mag-chart tayo ngayon ha. Let's go with IRC. I have always taught everyone this. Where do you wait for a stock na lumipad na? Look at that. Where do you wait for it? This is my Bollinger Band lesson, diba? I have a video about Bollinger Band if you haven't seen that yet. And I teach you when to get in. If you don't want to ride the momentum here, where do you wait for it? For the pullback. Where's the pullback on Bollinger Bands? MA20. This yellow line right here. And where did it bounce on last Friday? MA20. Very beautiful MA20. Diba? So that would have been the best area to wait for IRC. This is where I'm waiting for ISM now. Kung bababa man yan sa ISM dyan, man, I'm gonna be buying more. IRC, look at that. If you just picked it up at MA20, that's an instant 21% in just one day. 21%. Massive win in just one day. Diba? So, this is where you pick it up. Paano nyo mahuli ang ganito? This is why I invite you to join si 2Trade Asia. They have a watcher option na nagsasend ng notification sa email nyo if your target price is hit. So, for example, like this is out of position. I don't want you to change this. Never ever chase missed opportunities, diba? This is a missed opportunity. Dito pala sa baba, nire-recommend na natin yan si IRC nga, diba? So, this is already flying high. Huwag kayong maghahabol kung lumilipad na. Wait for it to do a retracement. Set an alarm at around 242. Right? The watcher option is not just for cutting your losses. It's also used to catch opportunities. So, pag ganito, mag-set ka ng alarm around 2:45, ganyan kasi malapit sa MA20. Pag na-hit na yan, tignan mo na ang chart para pag nung 2.45, nakita mo na na-hit niya and nagbabounce na, pasukin mo na. You can use MA20 as your support. Diba? IRC, perfect MA20 bounce. Hindi lang yan. Si Costco, diba? This also happened to Costco. Missed opportunity. Where do you wait for it? MA20. Look at that. MA20 perfect bounce, diba? So, this is why I love MA20. This is where MA20 is. Then, look at that. If inabangan nyo yun sa MA20, that was your opportunity. Huwag kayong maghahabol dyan sa taas. Right? So, that's for Costco. But anyways, IRC, I think it's gonna go up still, but I don't want you guys to get in chasing it above. Just wait for the retracement before you wanna get in. Same with ISM. Antayin nyo yung retracement, okay? Wait for the retracement. That's the exaggerated move we're talking about. Baka magtuloy-tuloy yung retracement niya from here to here. Baka mag-retrace before bouncing. Pag mag-bounce yan, dyan kayo bibili. Right? For now, ako, nabenta ko na dito. I'm just gonna be riding it. Yung other half ko, kung magtuloy-tuloy man yan sa pag-akyat, then good. Sa peak niya, I'm gonna be selling everything and then wait for another opportunity. Ganun lang ginagawa ko. Right? So, you can already see my strategy in ISM. Right? Anyways, let's continue. We're taking up time, 8:33. Che, hey Hero, good morning Sir Lloyd. Greetings from Singapore. Good morning sa inyo dyan, mga kapatid nating OFWs from Singapore, from Taiwan kanina, from Korea din. And Che, especially to Che Hero, good morning. Hazel Miranda, EW and Web po. EW, I'll write that down. East-West, si Web, maganda ng mga movements lately. So, I think humihinog na si Web. I just don't want you to bottom pick Web. Inihintay ko yung numbers ni Web, yung third quarter earnings niya. Let's see if maganda ba talaga. And Web has been stable this year. Alright, Kellen's Dagger, maadjong buntag, Sir Lloyd and Laika. Are you from Bohol, Kellen's? Maadjong buntag din sa'yo. Narisa McRickard, good morning po. God bless you. Thank you. God bless you too, Narisa. Boy Sweet Potato. Good morning, Sir Chief. Tingin po, Ipitski today yung mga kumuha ni ISM nung Friday. Shooting star, sir. Yes, I think so. But if naipit man kayo, I want you to just buy more on the retracement. Yan. Yun yung problema pag naghahabol lang talaga. Right? It's really hard to do that. Noon ko pa ni-recommend si ISM and we got bashed for it. But, yun. There were very good subtle signs kay ISM that we were betting on that, diba? So, nag-test buy ako noon and then just bought more nung bumagsak siya. And then there it is. Mukhang ipit nga. May mga naipit kay ISM, yung mga naghabol. But that's what I am saying. Never chase after missed opportunities. Kasi when people are celebrating, eto guys, I wanna teach you this. Last Friday, nung umakyat si ISM, right here, last Friday, nung umakyat si ISM hanggang dyan, sa taas, 3.87, people, 3.60, 3.71, people were celebrating. Right? People were celebrating already. And if people are celebrating, that's a sell signal. Please, put this in your system. When people are celebrating, that's a sell signal. Right? Especially on a bearish market, right? Kung everyone is celebrating, you sell, man. You sell half already. If ever, Ang nangyari sa ISM is, yes, maganda ang, malaking volume, maraming bumibili. It's just that, on a bearish market, mas marami ang sellers kaysa buyers. So, the selling was heavier than the demand. So, konti lang kasi investor, konti lang ang demand, konti lang bumibili. Kaya, bumabagsak ang stock pag ganyan. So, this is what happened to ISM. Right? Enrico Cruz, MRC, and STR po. MRC and STR, will write this down. MRC nagsusupport na MRC and then STR. Yes, pag-usapan natin si STR. Raquel Pimentel, good morning Sir Lloyd. Good morning then. Lori F, APX, and Meg. Yung sa APX has been doing well lately. Yeah, let's check out APX and Meg. B. Kushanan, Sir English, I am Indian. Uy, we have an Indian viewer. All right, B. Kushanan, speak English please. All right. Let's we can do this. All right, kaya natin to. Right. Financial Freedom 101. Those are the picks that I have today. We're going to be talking about the technical analysis behind it, right? John Rosel de la Cruz Calzada, good morning Sir Lloyd. Ask ko lang po, I bought ore last Friday. Is at its last price last Friday? Is it good to buy? Thanks, right? Or guys, it's still pending. The projects are there and starting, but they haven't been, hindi pa nila nilalabas yung mga disclosures. Disclosures lang kulang ni OR. You know that OR is already a holdings company, and OR has, I almost said it, but just wait, right? Just do test buy kay OR if you wanna get in kay OR, right? If you wanna go in with me, yes, magbodega kayo sa baba. That's what I'm saying. But don't go all in yet. Remember guys, a sideways stock is not your best friend yet. Even a rumor is not your best friend, right? So a sideways stock is just doing sideways. You don't know if it's gonna go down. Maybe it's gonna continue the sideways. You don't know if it's gonna go up right away. In trading, stock market, the trend is your friend. And in the three types of trend, which is downtrend, uptrend, and sideways trend, your best friend is an uptrend. So if ever the trend is not yet an uptrend, don't put much money in it, right? Just put money in it if it's already on an uptrend, right? Right now, these stocks are not yet on an uptrend. Yung mga pinili ko na si PHA, CPG, SSI has been flying already, ABA has been flying already, ISM has been flying already. For those who haven't been going up yet, you just do test buys, right? Just a little amount for now, since it's not yet on an uptrend. The trend is your friend. Embrace the uptrend. Just go, just put large amounts in a position if ever uptrend na siya, right? But for OR, yes, OR is good. We'll talk more about OR in a while. Annalyn, good morning, Sir Lloyd. CEI, please. I'll write that down. CEI. Yan. Jasmine Maranan, good morning, sir. JFC, MPI, and PHA. JFC, Jollibee Foods Corp, MPI, and PHA. Let's write these down. Right, so PHA is in my list already. Right, I'll do my best for to put this in English, okay? Especially the important ones. Sa mga comments, okay lang naman Tagalog yan. Rex Hardinero, Sir Lloyd, good morning. Po, Tugs, po, thank you. Right, TUGS. Tugs, right, I'll write that down. Jury, and where's yan? Jury, Duwaman, Maing Buntag, Sir Lloyd, Maing Buntag, then Tristan Ragnarok, TBGI po, Sir Lloyd, please po. TBGI is in my picks today. I will talk about the technical analysis of TBGI in a while. Darren Boa, Maing Buntag, Sir Lloyd, sharing every day. Cheers, thank you so much for sharing the video. Jennifer Igoy, Sir JFC is looking good, right? Kaso nga lang nasa resistance siya ngayon, so I'm not recommending JFC now. Noon, I have been recommending JFC. Kim Kaiser Pedraza, Ali po, Idol. Ali is in my pick actually today. I just removed it to keep my list, my recommendations short. Right? I want it as short as possible. Ali kasi is understandable. Ali and SM has very good positions right now, especially on the blue chips. We'll talk more about that. So I'll just include SM also, right? Ali and SM. Renji Batiloy, Maing Buntag, Sir Lloyd. Maing Buntag din. MC Butete, good morning, Sir Lloyd. Good morning din. Amancio Akas, good morning, Maing Buntag. Argel Mendoza, morning, Sir Lloyd. ISM, IRC, BDO, and JFC po. I'll write down BDO. Kamustahin natin si BDO. Right, so, Joel Mijares, Sir Lloyd, paano po yung setup ng workshop? It's online. It's through Facebook. It's in a private group, right? It's in a private group. I'm gonna be creating a private group for all the students who enrolled for that day. Materials will be provided in the group. The video is recorded. So, just in case you miss a portion of it or even the entire session, it's recorded. So, you can always watch the replay of the session. And then, if you just watch the replay, just send me the question after. Right, I will always answer your questions, and if I need to video call you to answer you to make you understand better, I will do that, right? Just in case you miss a portion of the video. The videos are recorded so that even in the future you want to review it, you can always watch the video again, right? So that's the setup of the workshop. It will be through FB Live. YouTube Live will be private YouTube Live will be a backup in case there's a problem with FB. Right? Arian Paul by good morning, Sir Lloyd. San Miguel po ba? Yes, SMC. That's our topic today. Should we buy SMC? And speaking of that, it's already 8:41, so I'm gonna be stopping with Ivan Paul Bai's comment or question for now, and then I'm just gonna go through the comments again later if we still have time. Right? So our topic for today is, should you buy SMC's offer? Before we do that, we want to thank our sponsors, 2Trade Asia. Thank you so much, 2Trade Asia, for helping the channel, the program. If you're looking for a broker still, and you're looking for a broker that can fit your lifestyle, especially on the go lifestyle, like baka nagtitinda kayo, if you have work, you can bring your phone naman. Right, so if you're on the go and you're not in the office, 2Trade Asia is the best platform for you because their mobile app is amazing. It can let you trade anytime, anywhere, whenever you want to, right? So you might want to consider 2Trade Asia. Just go to 2tradeasia.com, and then when you apply, just type in as the referrer, sino nag-refer sa'yo, Lloyd Bazaar, right? So yun lang. Also, I want to share a little something. eToro, guys. Check out eToro, right? Asan na yan? eToro, if you haven't opened an eToro account yet, yeah, this is my portfolio in eToro. We're already earning, right? So if you want to check out eToro and you want to copy my trades, you can do that. I'm invested in Bitcoin and gold right now. Gold has already been earning, so yan, so medyo tabla pa, but you can copy trade me if you want to, but you can copy other traders out there. There are many traders out there na mas magaling pa sa akin, especially in the worldwide market, because I'm just nagsisimula pa lang ako mag-aral sa worldwide market. So if you want to create an eToro account, please go to the video description and then use my link. That will help the channel in return. So use my link when you create an eToro account. When you create an account, you will be able to use this virtual portfolio. This is my real portfolio. You can go to virtual portfolio, and then you will have 100,000 to test. Right? You can use the 100,000. These guys are just red because the worldwide market is bad. But yeah, you can use your virtual portfolio, and then you can practice trading yourself, right? You can trade the markets, crypto, ETFs, stocks, indices, commodities, currencies, even crypto, and even forex, right? Or you can copy people, check out other people out there. There are good traders out there that you can copy if you want to, right? So eToro, eToro, create an account using my link. Right, so let's continue. We're done. SMC, right? As you know, SMC is offering, let me open my call account. This is my public port. So, yan. Let me just log in. Alright, so here. If you can see your call financial account, San Miguel, food and beverages, incurred, hindi pala si SMC. Alright, nalito ako dun SMC, si FB, right? FOO, FB is, no, sorry about that, hindi SMC, nalito ako sa ano. They're selling their stocks at 85 pesos per share, right? So this is something good. Right now, the price of SMC is, of FB is, sorry, the price of FB is around 85 pesos then. So 85.50, right? When the offer was there, umakyat siya ng 85. But is it a buy right now? Actually, there are two sides to this. Right? If you want to buy FB at 85, it's the current price is also 85. That's good. This is good if you are an investor for FB. Right? If you're an investor for FB, yes, that's good. Overall, the price is very cheap. The thing is, once the FOO is released, right, pag lumabas na yung FOO na yan, there will be so many stocks out there. The market will be saturated. The supply will be very big. So, usually, most of the time, whenever that happens, when the supply becomes bigger, the price drops. So, is it a buy or not? I strongly recommend don't be aggressive in this position right now. I want you to wait for, sorry FB, nothing against you, but as much as possible, I want you to wait for the FOO to be released. Usually the price drops, right? Once the price drops, let's wait for it to stabilize before we want to get in, right? Usually, most probably it will drop to 75 to 80, most probably in this position right now. So the range is right here, 75 to 80. It might go even lower. So I can't be sure. But that's because it's a bearish market and what do you call this? And the supply is gonna be flooded. So not much buyers. So this might fall. Right? So I'd rather wait for the price action after the FOO is provided before you wanna get in. Right? So FB's FOO, I don't recommend buying it. Right? It's 85. Almost the same price as the market right now, so it's very shaky. It might go down. I'd rather get in if it goes down, right? So that's my 2 cents with the topic today. So if you have any comments and any question about it, you can post it in the comments. I'll check it now. All right, FB, Sonet Roma. What about FB? No, the topic really is FB, not SMC. Sorry about that. This is FB's offer. Nagmadali ako kanina kasi my setup was for, what do you call this? My setup was for my weekend session yesterday, so I had to change everything. So, yeah, sorry about that. The topic is about FB's FOO offer. It's not IPO, Sonet, right? It's FOO, right? Good morning, Sir Lloyd. Greet ko lang wife ko from Landman, si Jennifer. Wife niya, si Jennifer. Good morning. Pwede ba pumasok sa Costco? Medyo mataas na si Costco, right? As of the moment, just wait for the retracement before you wanna get in. Alright, so let's continue. Now, let's talk about PSEI. PSEI. Kamusta natin sa PSEI? Let me just go on to full screen on my chart. And there we go. So, PSEI, we are seeing a higher low. This is good price action for PSEI. So we are seeing buying. Look at RSI. We're seeing momentum now at a higher price. This is good price action for PSEI, right? So we have a divergence right here, and we have good price action right here. So far so good, PSEI. So I hope you already have your buying powers ready, because anytime soon PSEI is gonna be recovering already, right? This is the double bottom of PSEI. That's always a good sign right there. Double bottoms and double bottoms. This is good for PSEI. This is the stabilization. Maybe PSEI is gonna stabilize before really going up. So many good news coming in the Philippines right now. GDP growth ng Philippines is one of the best still. So very good, right? The analysts are seeing the investments the Philippines is doing. One of the reason why bumabagsak Philippines economy was going down, or really yung PSEI was going down, was because of the inflation, right? Because government spending has been very big since President Duterte came in, right? But those are investments. But you think about long term. Don't look at the numbers right now. You think in the long term. Once these investments start to pay their dividends, yung ROI starts coming in, it's gonna be very good. And if since these investments are good, that's why the GDP is looking good, looking better, and yun, it's already here, right? PSA is starting to stabilize already. So I'd say PSA is good, right? Kung mga yung 13th month pay ninyo, ipunin niyo na, malapit ang 13th month pay, use it to buy more of the stocks, right? Right. So yan, PSA is definitely looking good. When with that, my picks ngayon kasama si Metro Bank, MBT. I'm gonna talk about my picks today. MBT right now, last Friday it was red. Yes, it is red, but look at the price action. The buying started here last Thursday. Last Friday, it stopped right there. So this is a positive sign for me. I'm just waiting for one more confirmation. This is kind of aggressive, but this might go green today. Right? MBT is already very cheap as of the moment. MBT has been doing well as a bank overall. Metro Bank, I think it's a buy already today. Right? Just wait for the green if you don't want to be aggressive, but I think MBT is gonna be doing good. So another one is FLI. One of my best picks for today. I am recommending FLI. At FLI, we have a good support right here. Right, we have a good price action right here. So nasa baba pa tayo. We're still at a very good price for FLI. This support is a very solid support, and as I've always told you, right, my news kahapon was this yesterday, October 28th. Right now, let me zoom in. So Hong Kong Fund shores up holdings in FLI. So there's what do you call this? There's an institution from Hong Kong that's buying a big chunk of FLI, right? Hong Kong Limited, right? Invesco Hong Kong Ltd has acquired 129,000 more shares. So I always tell you, if investors are getting in, you should be getting in also, and get in while it's still fresh. So FLI, you can test this out, right? Sorry. FLI, you can test this out, the position. You can test out the position while it's still very cheap, right? That company, that Hong Kong company, which is very big, is investing in FLI. Why not you, diba? So, yon. Same with ISM. I told you before, if investors are getting in, there's something up with the company, and still very cheap as of the moment. So I guess FLI. I think FLI is going to be moving today. So I'm recommending FLI today. MBT, SSI. Si SSI naman, yes. This is the dip we're waiting for. That's our opportunity right there. Look at that. MA20 is holding. You can get in, buy as long as the MA20 holds. Just cut loss below MA20. We can't say if it's going to continue its growth, but I think it is. Ang target profit natin dito is nasa 3.5 pa. Right? We're waiting for 3.5, but it will take time for stock to reach that price right there. Same with ATN. ATN, we're looking for 8 pesos in how many years? So malayo pa yan. It will take time for a stock to move there. So medyo longer term ang target natin dito. So SSI, yes, this is the opportunity to buy more kay SSI, right? This is the breakout levels. This was the first breakout level, and we can use that as our support, right? MA20 or this one right here. So SSI is a buy for me today. You can test that out. I can't assure you if it's gonna go up. We are playing with probability. Stock market is a game of probability. So most probably it's gonna go up, but we can't tell. So if it goes down, just cut your losses if you need to, right? Food naman, right? I'm recommending food today because very good price action. We have a higher low for food, and this is a significant move for food. Volume's not yet there, but yeah, this is a good avenue to buy food, right? Hopefully this one holds if ever gusto niyo pumasok dyan, right? So after this this movement right here, we have a higher low for food. This is good for food, right? overall foods projection is good. For those who haven't subscribed to my channel yet, YouTube channel, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Right, that will help me also a lot in return. Right. Next up is on my pick is TBGI. Right, I'm recommending TBGI today. Good price action. Right. We have higher low right here. We have a higher low movement, and then that's a support. Actually, that's a higher low support. Right, so it's just doji nga lang. So if you want to be aggressive, you can test this out. I strongly recommend don't be aggressive in the stock market as it's bearish. You can wait for one strong movement before you want to get in kay TBGI, right? But that's a good support you can test out. Ang ganda ng support ni TBGI ngayon, right? That is there, right? 1, 2, 3. It did drop once, but it did recover right away. So and for TBGI, it's a buy for me today. You can test out that support. SECB, this is one of the good picks right now. SECB, very low risk. Overall, it's still very cheap for a very good company. SECB, right there. We have good price action right there. SECB, I want to discuss about this. We have a divergence. This is why I was looking at SECB already. We had the divergence right here. RSI is going up. Bottom pick, guys, diba? Bottom picking. This is one of my videos. If you haven't watched that yet, check out my video about bottom picking. This is one of the strategies you use on bottom picks, right? Slower na yung pagbagsak niya. Look at the prices. Prices are going down, but RSI is going up. That's the stock picking up. And that's your confirmation buy right there. And umangat na siya. You could have sold half here. Let the other half ride. This is another opportunity to buy SECB. RSI is now very healthy, right? It's gaining momentum already. So SECB, right? SECB, I will strongly recommend SECB habang napakamura na pa ni SECB right now. Next up is Bloom, right? Bloom, right? This is the third time this support area was hit for Bloom, and then support is going up. So that's a divergence right there. Bloom, that's the confirmation. Very healthy volume last Friday. So I'd say Bloom is a buy. This is the best area to buy Bloom as of the moment. This is solid support right there. Triple bottom. Right? So buy as long as that support holds for Bloom. SPC still very stable price right now. See SPC, that's a very solid support. So I am recommending SPC. Again, this is still sideways, so don't put much amount in there yet. Test buy lang muna because sideways trend is not your best friend. Right, wait for it to go for an uptrend before you put more money in it. Next up is UBP. Same with SPC. Very solid position right now. Bollinger Band is very constricted. I will usually bet on this support because napakaganda na. Look at the RSI starting to gain momentum. So that's a good sign for UBP. So I am testing out UBP if I were you. These are recommendations, guys. I don't want you to buy everything. I'm just sharing you the charts that I am seeing, and then you can consider it yourself. We have different perspective in a company. Maybe you know fundamentals of the company better than I do. So yan. So it depends on your conviction. So I'm just sharing the charts right now. MRSGI, one of the charts that I'm seeing doing well right now. So MRSGI, price action wise, it's doing well, right? So it's a higher low, so that's a good sign for MRSGI. This is a good avenue to pick it up. You can use this support right here if you want to get in MRSGI. Very good company. We're waiting for the third quarter nga lang earnings for MRSGI to see if this is gonna go up. But this is a good support already for MRSGI. It has reached that RSI level already where it is looking good. So MRSGI, I am recommending MRSGI today. So these are the picks that I have today. Of course, I still have my bagger picks, which is PHA. These are fundamentals based, so buy as long as the support holds. For PHA, CPG, right? CPG, check out the fundamentals of this company. Whenever people sells it off, the buyers are just buying them because CPG's fundamentals are getting better and better right now. And napakamura na ni CPG, right? So CPG, while the market is bullish, so you can catch the bottoms right there and then just add more once it starts an uptrend. Asa na ako? MRC. And MRC is forming a support right now. So MRC, I'd say that's a buy, right? But this is a speculative stock, right? So don't put much money in it. Just put a little portion of your on speculative stocks. Okay, si OR naman, yes, OR is still a buy for me. Good pick. May bumili kasi noon dito, right? If you see a bounce, if even if it goes lower on the support, RSI still is picking up already, right? It's starting to go up. This is the dip where you're waiting for, or if you want to test out, or if not, you can wait for the solid confirmation kay OR, right? Buy on dips ang recommendation ko kay OR. This is the downtrend of OR right now. If it breaks that downtrend, that's a good signal for OR, right? But right now, this is a support for OR. This is a solid support. If it goes lower, then I'm just gonna buy the position, right? We are at a very strong level for OR, right? This is OR without the changes, and look at the position of OR right now with the positive changes OR is doing. So it is a very good price for OR for me, right? So we are nearing that support levels. That's very cheap already. Next kay OR is CLI, Cebulan Masters. Fundamentals of the company is getting better and better. This is a very solid support. So still buy on the dips for CLI. Tugs, and si Tugs then, right? It's forming a triangle pattern, so I'm just waiting for Tugs to break out before I want to recommend Tugs again. But definitely buy on dips kay Tugs whenever you see the dips of Tugs. You want to get in. So RLC, we've been recommending this the past few days, and then yun, umaangat na si RLC. So good job to everyone. Just buy on dips on RLC, especially ATN. Right, very good projection. ATN right now is giving us positive price action right there. So that's a good bounce for ATN. So those are my picks. Little review about the technicals that we are doing. LTG, I've been recommending LTG at this bottom right here. Yeah, LTG is already going up right now. Technical analysis we used here was this one right here, engulfing pattern right there, and then we have good price action right there. So pataas na yung price action niya during this point. So this is when I recommended LTG, and then it is going up since then, right? LTG, SM right now. So SM, we missed SM because no, we did not miss SM. I did recommend SM, but this is the good price action movement of SM. Look at this divergence right here. So this is what I've been talking about. Prices are going down, but RSI is going up, and then look at that. SM has been going up after that divergence right there. So that's a very good bottom pick strategy for ISM. Means for SM. Holcim, HLCM, right? See, HLCM here also, that engulfing pattern right there was very good. And then we missed this. I just want to discuss about this. Look at this right here. That's a higher low, right? That's a support right there. And this would, if I was just watching Holcim, I could have caught Holcim's growth last Friday. This is a very good bounce for Holcim. But yeah, you see that right there. Engulfing pattern, stabilization. We have a support right there. That's the entry point for Holcim. Marami pa eh. So we'll just talk more about that in a while. So I'm gonna go to your requests now. It's 9:02 time check, so I'm just gonna make this very fast. If you're wondering why I talk fast, I want to cover as many things as much as possible. I want to make this 1 hour of time with you guys as compact as possible. Right, DNL. Ayan, si DNL, may nagtanong kanina, is DNL a sell already? Yes, I would recommend selling half kay DNL. These are sell signals right here. And then just buy more. With the money that you will be able to sell, just buy more. If this really dips at MA20 and bounces, that's the area you want to buy more DNL, right? So DNL, yes, sell yan. IRC, for IRC naman, IRC did a breakout, right? So if you wanna be aggressive, you can buy IRC. Use this as your strategy. I strongly recommend don't do that on a bearish market. On a bearish market, breakouts usually don't hold. So just wait for it to go do a retracement again before you wanna get in IRC, right? So delikado maghabol, especially in a bearish market. Remember, mga chupitero yung mga andito ngayon. But yeah, that's good that that breakout did hold. So you can use that if you wanna be aggressive. At least maliit ang risk ninyo for IRC. JFC naman, si JFC, look at that right there. Bollinger Band trigger, wait for it at MA20, and it bounced around that MA20 area, and it's already going up. Right now, I don't want to recommend JFC, especially for position trades, But overall, JFC has been very good. So if you wanna get in JFC while it's still cheap, you can still buy JFC, right? Just buy there. If it goes down, if you have plans of making this a what do you call this? Making this a cost averaging stock, just buy JFC now, and then if it goes down, you just buy more. Right? You don't really have to think that much when it comes to JFC if you're if you plan to become an investor of JFC, right? Anytime is a good buy. Is a good buy for JFC right now. So see now, very good bounce at the support, right? This was this now surprised us last Friday. If you want to check the top gainers, see now it says top gainers last Friday. We weren't expecting that, but look at the technical analysis right there. Support now was at support. Right? People were testing it at support, and that's a very good signal right there. So right now, look at this divergence. I think now it's gonna be recovering. Look at this price from here to here. The prices are going down, but RSI is picking up. Right, so now might continue to go up, but it's already higher risk. I don't want you to get in it. Just wait for a confirmation of a higher low before you want to get in now. Nothing so much about now that you want to be aggressive with it, right? There's not much happening to now right now, so I don't want you to be aggressive in it. Next for now is Vulcan, right? So Vulcan naman, and we're seeing a bounce right here. Medyo delikado nga lang. It's showing us a resistance already. So let's get nearer MA20 as much as possible and use that if you want to get in Vulcan. I don't recommend Vulcan because this growth is unsubstantiated, right? This is just a hype growth right now, so I don't want to recommend that as of the moment. Casco Antigos, thank you for the subscription. Isang zombie para sa'yo. Right. ABS, yeah, ABS-CBN. I did recommend ABS-CBN here. Why? Because again, look at this right here. Prices are going down, but RSI is going up. That's the reason why I recommended ABS here. And it did go up, right? It's just that there's resistance there, kaya nahihirapan na siyang umakyat right now. I'm not sure where this is going. So if you want to get in ABS, I strongly recommend just get in on a breakout. It's not the retracement is not very clear. So I don't want you to test this support in because it's very near resistance. So I'd rather baka bumaba pa eh. So I'd rather you wait for a breakout for ABS if you want to get in ABS. Dito sa baba, this was the best entry point. I did recommend ABS at this point. Right, asa na? STI. Right, STI. This is a triangle right now, so unsure pa. I don't want you guys to be aggressive with this kind of position, but I want you to wait for a breakout before you want to get in for STI. Just to be sure, just wait for the breakout before you want to get in. At least you have a base for STI. So we have a triangle pattern as of the moment. So that's not that's still these movements are still unclear. Just wait for the breakout before you want to get in STI. ABA, and ABA has been retracing. Right, we are near MA20 already. Right, so look at that. It's been bouncing already. So get in near MA20 as much as you can if you still want to chase after ABA. I'm waiting for the third quarter. I'm very excited for the third quarter earnings of ABA. If it shows a very solid third quarter, it's gonna be going up again. Look at the second quarter numbers, plus 2,340% compared to last year. Let's see what will happen in the third quarter, right? If this third quarter number is gonna be very good, then I think ABA is gonna go up anytime soon. So the third quarter numbers are gonna start to come in later, right? Meron na nga lumalabas, diba? So for ABA, get in near MA20 as much as possible, and also I strongly recommend wait for the third quarter earnings. EW support is holding, right? I've been recommending EW here because the support is holding. That's a very good support for EW, right? Just wait for the bounce before you want to get in. But look at this right here, very beautiful RSI, showing us that it's starting to gain momentum. Right? Not very significant momentum, but yeah, at least we have a base right here if you want to test out EW. Just don't go all in, please. Sideways pa yan, right? I keep repeating that. Now, next up is Web. So Web had an engulfing candlestick right here. prices are going down, but RSI is stabilizing already, so this is good for web. Just don't want you to be aggressive kay web as of the moment. Just wait for web's third quarter earnings before you want to start considering getting in web. No, doesn't really don't doesn't really matter if you catch the bottom or not. You don't need to catch the bottom of web, because web is still recovering as of the moment, so everything is still shaky, right? MRC SDR, and SDR, ayan, si SDR. Now we are at MA20. Look at that. Good bounce at MA20. I can't say what will happen after, right? Price range. Look, let's look at your risk. So the current price is negative 3.47% away from the support. So let's see what will happen today. If this bounce will substantiate, right? If this bounces about at MA20, if this continues, then maybe you can test that out. Use MA20 as your support, right? Kawawa naman yung mga naghabol kay STR. Right? This is from here to here. Yan, daming naipit nito. Right? So sadly, that happens, right? STR, just wait for the confirmation bounce today. APX, right? APX is 910. APX, very solid move for 2 days, right? If you're wondering why this happened to APX, during this day, there was news kay APX. I did shout that out on the chat room. I wasn't expecting for it to really rocket up after that. Sayang naman, right? But yeah, APX, just wait for the retracement before you want to get in APX, right? Good job sa mga nakapasok kay APX. Meg naman, si Mega World, yan, Mega World, very good bounce at MA20. It did hold the MA20 and it's sustained from there. But right now, Meg is very near resistance. I'd rather have you wait for the, what do you call this, breakout before you want to get in Meg, right? This is a missed opportunity already, right? So Meg, wait for the breakout. Next up is OR CEI, and CEI, right? Crown Equities, kind of shaky. But we're seeing good support curve for CEI. I don't know if it's gonna go up right away. The volume is not that good, but support is holding. So if you wanna test out CEI, we have a support right here. It's been holding for 3 days already. Right, if you want to test it out, you can test out using that support. Second support is right here around this area. That's still very near. So yeah, this is a good avenue to check out CEI. Sorry. So by as long as that support holds for CEI. JFC, we talked about that already. MPI, ito, maraming nainip sa MPI. So MPI, good bounce right here at the support area, and that's a confirmation for MPI. I'd say yes, this can be a good buy for MPI. Anyways, we are near the support area, and I think this is good. This is a good buy for MPI, right? I just need one more confirmation before I really want to recommend MPI. But nothing to be scared about MPI. Fundamentally speaking, this is a very good company. So I guess this is a good avenue to buy. If it just goes lower, then you just buy more. Just don't go all in on these shaky positions right here. So MPI, if you're looking at MPI, I say that's a bounce. I'm holding MPI also if you want to know, right? So MPI is good. PHA, we talked about PHA already. Tugs also. Ali, Ali. Let's talk about Ali. I would have placed Ali right now, but this is self-explanatory kasi napakaganda ng company, and we have a support right here, right? Double bottom support right here for Ali. I'd say this is a good signal. This is a good buy for Ali. We have use this as your support area for Ali. Same with SM, right? SM, right? SM, medyo mataas na. Just wait for the breakout. But this would have been the best entry point for SM if you saw this divergence right there. Right? For SM, BDO. Yan. Last question na nabasa ko kanina was BDO. Yes, this is a good retracement bounce for BDO. I'd say this is a good avenue to buy. Buy more actually for me. If you were able to buy it here, this is an avenue to buy more. You just move your support to this level right here if you want to get in. But BDO overall is still very cheap. I strongly recommend buying BDO, right? This is a good sign right here. If the market plays with us, this is gonna be going up already. So BDO, I'd say that's a buy already. I'm gonna go to your comments. Asan na ako? The last comment I was able to read was Joel Mijares. Sir Lloyd, Honey Kabigting, Ivan Paul Bay. I think siya yung last. Right, Honey Kabigting, good morning Coach and Laika, Food and MPI po. Please, thank you, you're welcome. Nabasa na natin yan. Eugene Escleto, somehow your message got retraced, sorry about that. Miko Mendoza, noob question po, do you need ng alarm kung pwede mo namang i-bid yung IRC at 2.42? The problem with bidding right away, Miko, yan. Very good question. Miko is asking, do you need an alarm kung kung pwede ka naman mag-bid at 242 right away? I'd say alarm. Why? Kasi the problem is, let's open IRC. The problem is, if ever nag-bid ka ng 242 kaagad, yes, makakapasok ka niyan. But the problem is, if nag-bid ka kaagad, you don't know if this M820 will hold. Right? What if it goes down even more? That's the problem. So I want you to set up an alarm first, and then pag nag-alarm na yan, once their prices hit, you watch the market. In this case, it was very good for us because at around 2.40, what do you call this? 2.44? Yeah, 2.44, it started bouncing already. If you see the bounce at MA20, that's when you get in. I don't want you to get in as it is going down. Right, that's not a solid move, right? Because you don't know if MA20 will hold. So if it hits MA20 and starts bouncing, wait for that bounce before you want to get in. So I don't want you to go with GTC and to set an order for 242. So that's my recommendation. An alarm would be best, right? Because that's just being aggressive. Look at what do you call this? STR. Let's say STR. Nag-bounce naman siya. Look at IDC when the drop happened, right? The problem is, if you automatically buy at MA20 here, for example, dito ka, to 6.20. If you set an order at 6.20 because MA20 is at 6.20, you would have bought it already, but it continued going down, and ipit ka na niyan. And it even went further down after that. So, may ipit ka if you don't see the bounce. So, just wait for the bounce before you wanna get in. Alright, for Miko. Zigward Cabarubias, pwede rin i-GTC. Yes, you can do that, guys, but I don't want you to be that aggressive. You don't know if it's gonna bounce MA20 yet. Right? So, if you GTC it at MA20, and look at this right here. For example, this one. You GTC it at 6.19, and then it falls down, and then ipit na kayo niyan. Right? So, wait for the bounce as much as possible. That's why I recommend alarm lang muna. Right, set an alarm, and then if your alarm says your price is almost hit, it's time to monitor it. You monitor for the bounce, and once you see the bounce, you get in. Still monitor it because MA20 might not hold, especially in a bearish market. Right, technical analysis doesn't have that much bearing in the movements. Right, so yan. Asa na ako? Uy, nawawala yung mga message nare-retrace, right? Perry Ambat, good morning, sir. ATN po. Yes, ATN is still good to buy. MRC Coach Lloyd, yeah, may support na sa MRC. We talked about that earlier. Swing Trader Trans, Sir Lloyd, ganda umaga po. Pasuyo po kay DD, Costco, and B-Core. DD, let's talk about DD. Right, Double Dragon. Ayan, so Double Dragon, just waiting for the bounce of Double Dragon. Right, just wait for the bounce before you want to get in kay Double Dragon. I guess this is already a good movement for Double Dragon. When I recommended Double Dragon, it was here at this area because we saw this divergence right here. So I recommend the Double Dragon here. It did go up. Right now, it's doing a retracement. Not seeing a good price action as of the moment. Let's see if we can see a bounce anytime soon. If we see a bounce, that would be good for Double Dragon. Next is Costco. There was a question about Costco. If you want to get in Costco, you can do a breakout strategy, but I don't really like that. Usually, this is the best entry when this happens. The retracements are the best entry points if you want to get in Costco. So, get in at near MA20 as much as you can. Right now, naghahabol kayo dyan. So, don't do that anymore. This was the best entry point for Costco. Right here, look at that. Perfect bounce at MA20. Yun nga lang, don't buy it right away at MA20. Wait for it to bounce before you want to get in. Right? So, yun. Maribel Agustin, good morning, Sir Lloyd. Good morning then. Sabi mo last week, multiple ceiling ISM. ISM, I am expecting ISM to really go up, right? RPG, it's just that Jupiteros, we're at a bearish market. So I was just expecting that. But then again, trade what you see, guys, right? I am expecting that, but I am looking at the market, right? I was just expecting because it is a very good news for ISM, right? It's just that walang demand right now, right? The market is bearish, so it's not moving well. So I'd rather sell it, diba? Mag-take profits lang ako. Tell you honestly, nag-take profits ako when I saw the weakness, right? Because it didn't hold up, right? The demand was there at the start, but it wasn't enough to sustain the growth. And nagkachupitan Friday, yeah, we can't blame it. We can't blame the market. The market does what it wants to do, but overall, the projection of ISM is still very good, right? Jackie Belmonte, CPG, Sir Lloyd, we talked about that already. Madronero, good morning, Sir Lloyd. Could you check out Bloom and MPI? We did already. Dana Lucero, speak our language, be like water. Don't do that anymore. We can't expect people to bend to us. Be humble. Let's bend to them, right? Just be humble. Like STI po, sir. Kasi I understand that. I understand the feeling ng Indian kanina. I am a Cebuano, right? Nahirapan ako mag-Tagalog, and I got bashed when I started this. And yun yung sinasabi. Speak our language. Pinagtatagalog ako ng mga tao. Well, we can't do that, right? Anyways, that's something negative. I don't want to dwell into it. Right? Aaron Nunez, STI Pooser. Right? STI. Let's check out STI. I think we checked out STI already. Right? STI, just wait for the breakout. John Rodrigo Tamayo, good morning, Sir Lloyd. Good morning then. SSI po, we talked about SSI already. Landman, good morning, Lloyd. Greet ko lang po wife ko, si Jennifer, yan, for Costco. Yan, nabasa natin pala yan kanina. Sonet Reroma, good morning, Sir Lloyd. What about FB? Yan, FOO nila, yun yung we discussed that earlier. Cafe De Vito, good morning, mentor. Good morning then. Sir, ECP bounce sa oversold. Let's check out ECP. Yes, ECP did a good bounce at the oversold levels, but this is something shaky because I don't want you to really go after it. I did mention to you guys that whenever there are exaggerated movements, we get these bounces. Another exaggerated movement, this could just be another bounce similar to this. You're working against a downtrend on this stock right here, so it's not easy. RSI is still looking good, but RSI is going down also. Right, so I can't really recommend ECP as of the moment. Very shaky, right? Very shaky for me. I can't recommend ECP. Right, good job sa mga nakapasok last They did win a lot last Friday, but that's a very shaky position for ECP. Roy Horolan, maing buntag sir. Pwede Maxis and EW. Salamat. Pwede Maxis and EW. Maxis, let's check out Maxis. Maxis has been doing good, right? But we are resistance level, so I'd rather wait for a breakout if you want to get in Maxis, right? So wait for the breakout if you haven't gotten in yet. Crypt Pinoy, just subscribe. Thank you so much. Isang zombie para sa'yo. It's 9:22, guys. I'm gonna read the comments as fast as I can. Maxis and EW. We talked about EW already. Very good, solid support right there. Wait for the bounce before you wanna get in. BPI po, sir. Ayan, asan yun? Nawala. BPI from Chehero. BPI. Yan. Si BPI, very solid support right now kay BPI. Right? The prices are going up already. So this is starting to get momentum. Right? We are at a very good solid support area for BPI. Right? So look for your entry in BPI in this area right here. So around 80 pesos. Pwede kayo pumasok dyan kay BPI at 80 pesos. Right now wala pa siyang momentum. So catch it at a very low risk as much as you can for BPI. Vul, sir, from Kellen Dagger. Vul, we talked about that. Bayad na ako. Good morning, sir. Please include me in your Wilcon. Yes, Wilcon in your analysis. Kala ko, please include me in your analysis. Right. Wilcon, right. Very good. Very good movements for Wilcon. Lately, I did recommend Wilcon at this MA20. Another MA20 here. It did go up. Another MA20 bounce. But it's slowing down at the resistance. So I think this is gonna do sideways here as of the moment. Let's wait for Wilcon to do sideways. Or if it does a breakout, that will be your entry point. Because I'm seeing an ascending triangle kay Wilcon. right? We are seeing a solid resistance right here. Nagfa-fail siya. So we have a resistance right there. I want you to wait for Wilcon to do a breakout before you want to get in Wilcon, right? But Wilcon definitely is very good, especially pag lumabas na yung third quarter earnings niyan. Jackie Belmonte, hi Sir Lloyd, ano po yung public portfolio? I'm using BPI Trade. I'm using call for my public portfolio kasi people were bashing me kasi hindi daw ako nagpapakita ng port. So I just placed money in the call na lang, and then yun na yung pinapakita ko sa mga tao whenever I need to. Miko Mendoza, Sir Lloyd, pa-check naman po si DD Power. Yan, si DD, we talked about that already. Natalie D, H2O. Right, it's 9:24, so last two questions na lang. H20 tuloy ang lagay ko. H2O. Right, H2O, wow, good bounce right here. So this is a good bounce. That's a higher low. This is good price action. So if you want to test this out, this is good actually. This is a higher low position. And so nga lang, we have a triangle right here. So just wait for this to do a breakout. We have a triangle pattern right here. So just wait for the breakout if you want to get into H2O, right? It's 9:25, guys. Sorry if I cannot answer all the questions. Pasensya na. But yeah, this is Monday. Everything is looking good for me, right? So kaya nagdagdag na ako ng buying power. I'm getting ready for the market to recover, right? But don't be aggressive yet. Don't trade what you think, right? I think that the market is gonna recover, but I'm not gonna trade it yet. I'm just preparing myself. Trade what you see. If you see weakness, then don't get in. For example, si ISM, I thought it was gonna be very good, but the good thing is pumasok na ako sa baba, right? So if you think it's gonna go multiple ceilings and then trade it, that's the wrong action. Everyone has their opinion. But don't trade what you think. Trade what you see. When I saw the weakness, and then I sold half, right? Because I was wrong. You have to admit that, but you have to do things accordingly, right? So that's it for today. I'll see you again tomorrow, same time at the Daily Grind. If you want to join the workshop, send me a message. I'll give you the details. Let's get rich together. Have a great Monday. Bye-bye, guys. Oh.